Hey, hey, hey. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to the work week. I hope you're all ready to work. We're jumping straight into it. Okay. Ooh, I was worried the audio might be busted. We're jumping straight into it. We're gonna have some fun.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one can shut down those cameras.
Looks like they've made it to the archives.
And I doubt they'll just send us a tram.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Not if we can find a short-range communicator, helmet to helmet.
And?
And we convince them that we're on their side. Tell them the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find. What?
The Major has become very capable.
Agreed.
Commander, I found something.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can... My God. Looks like a husk.
Yeah, not quite. They've definitely done something to him.
And by they, you mean Cerberus? They did this to their own guy? Is this what they did to you?
How can you compare me to him?
Shepard, I don't know what you are, or who. Not since Cerberus rebuilt you. For all I know, you could be their puppet, controlled by the elusive man himself.
That's not fair, Kaidan.
Don't try to explain it. I don't think I'd understand anyway. I just want to know, is the person that I followed to hell and back still in there? Somewhere.
They didn't change me, Kaidan. But words won't convince you, will they?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. You were always stubborn.
Me?
Come on, let's see what Cerberus is up to. Maybe we'll both get some answers. Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
They didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position.
I can't
Flank them when they
believe
get off
how-
the tram.
To this day,
Thinking, Major.
Affirmative.
I can't believe how well that works.
Understood.
Like, Cerberus might actually just be bad at their job. Straight up.
Here they come.
Secure the target.
Ba 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 ba. I'm a little tired today, so I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet. Oh, I had curry today. That was yummy. And I got pretzels the other day. Went to a gluten-free bakery and got a whole bunch of pretzels. It was a good time.
Back. We better wrap this up quickly.
The archives are right on the other side.
That and a squad of angry Cerberus troops.
And a bomb. And also, they're bringing us another tram, even though ours is not capable of moving.
confirms my assertions about the value of the data stored here.
Once again, they had no reason to do any of this. We were not capable of getting in without them being stupid. Also, why are these trams open to the atmosphere? Like, that's kind of weird, right? Like, what, wouldn't you want to pressurize the tram line? Once again, they didn't have to open the barrier. Hey, buddy, you doing all right over there? Shredder. They took Shredder from TMNT and put him in the gun. Hey, did you guys know that vaginas aren't real? They're a myth. The government invented them. Hello, elusive man.
Shepard.
Oh, Mass Effect 2 theme.
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
Earth is under siege and you're hatching a scheme to control the Reapers?
You've always been short-sighted, hasty. Your destruction of the Collector base proved that.
That base was an abomination. Hundreds of thousands of humans were murdered there.
This isn't your fight any longer, Shepard. You can't defeat the Reapers, even with the Prothean data.
Work with me. Give me control of your resources and I'll stop them.
You'd do better than most, but the odds aren't in your favor. More importantly, I don't want the Reapers destroyed. We can dominate them, use their power, harness their very essence to bring humanity to the apex of evolution.
Uh-huh.
You have gone too far. The Reapers will kill us
I'm getting
all
a phone
if
call.
we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval.
You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose, and despite our differences, you were relatively successful. But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara?
Don't interfere with my plans, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
Duly noted.
Shepard,
What?
the data, it's not here. It's being erased.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it! How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Hey, step away from the console. Now. She's got the data.
She's faster than she looks.
Stay close. We can't lose her.
There she is. Stay on her. She's getting away. Watch out! Over there.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Down there. James, you read me?
I love how she speeds up.
Radio the Normandy. Get them.
It's got like a rubber band thing so that you can't catch up to her. She speeds up if you get too close. Oh, I can't catch her on the ladder.
She's getting away. Damn it. James. Normandy. Anybody.
It was a phone call about my car.
I got this one.
James, was that really necessary? You know the shuttle has guns on it, right? You could have shot her down.
Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
You have any idea how expensive these shuttles are, James?
The data. Hayden! Let him go.
Orders?
Dispose of him.
No!
Hey, Shepard, why didn't you start shooting sooner? You
Grab
hesitated.
that thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit.
Oh, seems like a good time to get the fuck out. We did it, boys.
Kaidan needs medical attention.
No
We
shit.
have to leave the Sol system.
No shit.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
No
Get
shit.
us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Kaidan.
You should
See
give him
what
some
you and Edie
morphine.
can learn from that thing.
More morphine.
Commander.
More.
I'm receiving a signal over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the comm room.
Why secondary?
Shepard, are you reading me? Commander.
Edie, can you clear this up? I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Major Alenko was critically injured. We're taking him to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they
Lamau.
don't,
Do whatever it takes to get them on board.
Yeah, right. The
I'll
council
be in touch soon.
just helping us, no strings attached? As if.
Shepard. Edie is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
And Major Alenko?
I've done what I can for him, but we need to get him to a medical facility soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Yeah, no shit.
Unless we stop the Reapers, yeah.
We're in the middle of a war for
This
extinction,
weapon could
bro.
be the answer if we can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Shepard. Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Kaidan and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Hey, remember how the Reapers built this place? Maybe we should start moving people off of it or something. That feels like a good idea. You know?
Barely got a pulse here.
Move him out.
Where are you taking him?
Where to Memorial. Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right.
Hey, look, it's Bailey.
Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Commander Shepard, got word you were arriving.
Captain Bailey, good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Though it's Commander now.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So you're here to bring us to the council?
I'm here to tell you the council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything.
Oh, really?
They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Adina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
One of my men can show you the way. You?
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
Commander, we've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job. I'll see you around, Shepard.
No doubt.
Good to see you again, Bailey.
Suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force. Where or why?
But you're on the Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth.
Fall into the same enemy
Commander
force
Shepard
in
escaped.
space.
She did, didn't she? So why would she be here unless she's seeing the council?
Enemy forces
Ma'am, I can't talk about that.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I work for the
You want
Battle
an interview?
Tits.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the edit. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes for now. Report to the ship as soon as possible.
Well,
Any
bang,
questions?
okay?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, bye. Fucking weirdo. War asset acquired.
Somewhere near Paladin. Reports say not to depend on comms.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
Well, they said that due to concerns about signal congestion, we're supposed to avoid sending messages at all. They're trying to keep war data coming through, so every data packet counts.
So, how am I supposed to talk with you then?
You don't. That's how.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright.
Commander Shepard, one moment.
To the hospital first. Because we're Paragon Shepard.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
So we have to go here first.
Shepard, there you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Kaidan took the worst.
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michelle's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Alright, get back on the Normandy.
Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word, and I'm with you.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker's still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Well, he does have Edie to remind him now. That helps a lot. Dr. Michelle, how are things?
Commander Shepard, good to see you. Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
How is Kaidan doing?
The head trauma was severe, but
Hey, remember
he reduced
her?
the swelling quickly. These types
Yeah,
of injuries
Streamy, what's
go
up?
Either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
Dreamy, did you go get the Reaper IFF before you were done with everything else? You did everything else. You got all of the ship upgrades, you did everyone's quests, got everyone's loyalty, etc. Okay. You're supposed to wake up Legion as soon as you get him. That's okay, you don't have to do that. That's DLC, it doesn't factor in. So you go get the Reaper IFF, you immediately wake up Legion. Okay? And then you go talk to him, and Legion will immediately give you his loyalty quest. Okay? And you then immediately go on Legion's loyalty quest. Then the kidnapping happens. Then you go straight on the suicide mission right away. Once you get the Reaper IFF, you get the Reaper IFF, you wake up Legion, do his loyalty quest, everyone gets kidnapped, you go on the suicide mission. All in that order, with no downtime. Don't do anything else. It's the only way for everyone to survive. If you do anything else, then people die. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, you have to wake him up right away. Unfortunately. What mission did you do? What quest? What quest did you do? Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, you have to wake him up and then talk to him. He gives you the loyalty quest. You go on that quest and then everyone gets kidnapped. But because you got his loyalty, now you're good. Everything is maxed out. So you can go straight to the suicide mission from there. Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to worry about that. That's DLC.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this
Yep,
size,
yep,
you must have
yep.
a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff.
No problem.
It can
Thank
be
you for the alert.
overwhelming, quite
Mwah.
different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Alright, anyone else in here I need to talk to? Metagel capacity and whiskey.
CERTA is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
The Alliance military is
Patient stable for now.
Touch and go. Good work, Dr. Fredo.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
the same enemy force that attacked Batarian space.
Just gotta make sure there's no one hiding around.
Expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
But when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Metagel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
That's kind of the problem, sir.
Took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to.
It's crazy how this hospital has 2 rooms.
Hey, Caden. Don't know if you can hear me, but since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances. Don't die, Caden. You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again. Mind, the Alliance could sure use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Caden. Fight.
Are his toes poking through the blanket there? Do you see that?
And that's an order.
The Alliance military has abandoned. Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony
I got stuck.
was destroyed by an unknown force.
Alright. Off to go talk to the assholes.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian
Galaxy-wide attacks are part of the massive and organized invasion plan.
What a nice man.
The Council called the invaders
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quietly so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Thank you. You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
Ma'am, your son is dead. Have fun. Hold on, I gotta restart. PNG tuber is stuck. Da 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 da. Come on. There you go. Hello, controller. Nope. We're doing this again. Turn off Steam input. Give it a second. Turn on Steam input. There we go. Very annoying. Hey, Commander Bailey.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Hey, you may have noticed that there's a war going on, you stupid bitch!
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Thank you, Bailey, for shutting the door.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close. I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
You know, it's entirely possible, Bailey, that you were picked because you were the best man for the job.
Act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Yeah, it's the end of the world, bro.
Things are relatively quiet
Relax. It'll be
Well,
alright.
Compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war is being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
I already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion.
Right.
Near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Yeah, Udina's office is last. I gotta walk down here. I gotta do this shit first. What do we got? Spectre Terminal. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. Blah 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 blah. Quarian Fleet Intel. Wow. The Quarians are gonna go to war with the Geth? Can't wait until I can get this gun. So good. This one too. And this one. 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 And this armor. And this one. And this one. They're all good. All of the weapons at the Spectre requisitions are good guns. No, I don't want to enter the shooting range. I couldn't remember what that room was. There we go. Anybody back here? Hello? Alrighty.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
I'm surprised that Udina's assistant is,
We've got our own problems, Councilor.
not human.
Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By our reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scale is... it would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the Catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
Okay, there's a problem.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider...
The problem
I'm sorry, Commander.
is that the Reapers are more than capable of fighting a war on several fronts at once.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
Problem B is that every human the Reapers kill is another soldier in their army. So, you can't just let them run amok on Earth.
Self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Vidorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Vidorian undetected.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter? Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you. There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status.
Oh, thanks.
And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Yeah, we really need to have a summit in the middle of, you know, the eradication of all sentient life in the galaxy.
And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
I gotta give Udina credit. He's a massive piece of shit. But, yeah, you know, he's not terrible at
Any news from Earth?
being a
That is
leader.
Constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites in the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Interesting that the Reapers would even know to look for the
What's your
nuclear
read on the
missile
councils?
silos.
Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valern is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver.
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Good luck, Udina. You're gonna need it, especially once I shoot you in the face. Hey, look, it's the reporter. Whoop. I'm gonna cut in line. Haha, fuck you. I'm next. Hey, what are you talking about, buddy? Hey, what's going on with you? Hey. Hey. Alright.
Commander Shepard.
I might not have enough points to do this, so we'll see how this goes.
Khalisah bint Sin and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khalisah, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
Yep.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying, but I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander.
Khaleesi, you're a horrible piece of shit. And a
We haven't
terrible
always
reporter.
seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
But the Council are also horrible pieces of shit. So you deserve each other. Hey James, what's up?
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here with the elite of the galaxy.
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah.
This is
That's what I hate most.
This
It's
is a
like
pretty
this place
common
wants you to
problem
forget that.
with societies.
You still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but
People
But?
that live
You're
in
right.
safer areas
we can't stop them alone.
generally just
Besides, it
prefer
looks like
to
you're gonna have your
pretend
hands
like the
full
world
convincing
is
they
not
have
falling apart
politicians
around
to
them.
help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Have fun, James. Don't kill anyone in a bar fight.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Okay, so we left a war zone, fought Cerberus on another war zone. Came to the Council so they could tell us no. And now we're going back to another war zone. And it's time for a dream sequence. Hooray! Alright, where's that piece of shit kid? There you are. Come here, you son of a bitch. Hey, look, a bench. Yeah, fuck you, kid. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm just... Alright. I appreciate the fact that in Shepard's dreams, benches are not anti-homeless architecture. They're just normal benches. Hey, kid. You're fucking dead. You might not even be real. Oh, there he goes. And he's gone. Alright, where'd he go? Over there? Oh no, he's burning to death. Shepard, why did you do this?
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, we left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
Hey, what happened to my
That's
fish?
no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, EDI.
Oh, wait. Since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
EDI's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, ED, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
You got it.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Hey, killing 11 billion people takes a long time. Even if the Reapers kill 1 million people a day, it's still going to take a while for them to kill everyone on Earth. Quite a while. Alright, what do we got over here? War terminal. Cool. The Alliance, Engineering Corps, 103rd Marine Division. The 1st Fleet, they got fucked up. 3rd Fleet, they also got fucked up. The 5th Fleet, they also got fucked up. Cool. And another reporter. Good to know. Alright.
I can't believe the council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
And you're damn right.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate. Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Hey, everywhere is the front lines now.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance, huh?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherence. It's an exciting challenge.
Where are you from?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on.
Alright, what do we got? Special Ops. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, reinstatement. Yay! I've been reinstated. It's galaxy-wide alert. Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Cool. Aw. His dog likes sniffing chemtrails and 750-volt outlets. Quarian fleet is up to some shit. Because they're gonna go invade the Geth for no fucking reason. Let's see... You have an upgrade waiting, Dear Glyph. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, okay. Oh, Eden Prime is under attack. Cool. Alright. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hello, everybody. I'm having some stomach problems today. Oh, right, we need to talk to people still.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
You got anything else, Joker? Nope. Alright. Thanks, buddy. Alright. Let's take a look. Where's my hamster? Anderson, what did you do with my hamster? And my fish? My god. Yeah, I'm not wearing that shit. Nah, I don't care about that. A little more red won't hurt. Alright. All the dead. I don't think there are enough slots on this memorial, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Anybody in here? Nope. Anybody in here? You pissing? Nope. Notice how in this game, they won't let you walk into the wrong room. They just don't allow it. Alright.
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
That's fair.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
I guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
It did better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's
Thanks,
your
Doc.
inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
See you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
It's gonna be a while yet. Reassign power bone. Okay. Hey, Edie, is this thing? When are you gonna turn it on? You wanna do that at some point? And power bonuses. All right. Let's go talk to Liara. Hey, Liara, what's up? Hello,
Commander
Glyph.
Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices.
Thank you,
In the
Glyph.
meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Oh, Joker. Armor mod kit. Interesting. I'll take the shields, please.
This terminal contains
Ah, look at
essential
this.
correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Operative Farron to the broker. Hold on a second. I have an itch, and it is being very uncooperative. It's one of those itches that feels like it's under the skin, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I could just take a scalpel and rip all the skin off, and then I could scratch the itch. But then I won't have any skin. Alright, Liara, how are you doing?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard. It's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Yep.
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with EDI. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
Thanks, Liara.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean?
Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't
The
think
usual.
the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Of course he did.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
One second.
Please, enjoy your day.
Alright. One more floor to go. Oh no, 2 more floors to go. Fuck. Hey, Adams. It's good to see you.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
You got a lot more wrinkles than I remember.
Core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Agricultural vessel.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a V.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
I like you, Adams.
Aye, aye, man.
In Mass Effect 1, you were, you weren't quite a racist, but you were almost a racist. And come to this game, and he's like, man, this shit is great. Hey, Turian cruiser model. And Sovereign. Sovereign? Shadow Broker. Why did all my models end up all over the ship? That's weird. Why would they not stay in the captain's cabin? Do I have to look around for them now? I gotta check every fucking room. Alright, before I talk to her, let's save the game.
Working out hours?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets...
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few
Seriously? I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to... Commander.
Whoop. I'm gonna have to look all over the ship for the rest of my models now. Which I'm a little annoyed about. Oh, Geth Cruiser. Alliance Cruiser. Anything else? That's the armor locker. I don't care about that. Freighter. Quarian. I don't know how many more I need. I'll have to walk up there and check. SR1. Doggy! Hey there, buddy! Who's a good boy? Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. I'm back. It was time for the foster cat to go to where he's going. Nah. I don't like the Mantis that much. I'll keep that for now. Get rid of that shit. How do I add the mods? Am I missing something? Is it because I don't have any? Oh, that's why. Because I don't have any. Got it. I'll bring the shotgun. Hey, Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. From my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. Practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Hey, I want my Hammerhead back.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
That's always fun,
I'm an
you
only
know,
child.
when
Lost my
something
parents
flies like a
years ago.
fucking brick.
I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Keep up the hard
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, you know, that is a good question. Why did they do that? It's kind of a weird choice. Hey, James. How you doing, bud?
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep.
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld.
Not many humans have.
Come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Have to work harder than that if you want me to blush. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
Yeah, I fixed all my scars. With tech.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. The can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
You're welcome.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, huh?
You kind of look like a Lola. That's it.
Lamau. Alright. Now we can go on missions! Hooray! Let's go kill people. Never mind, my dinner is ready. I will be right back. I'm back. Alright, I have my food. We are going to attempt to play and eat, but it's going to be difficult because I have a steak and corn on the cob. We got a lot to do. Ugh. So let me get this over here. Let me... Alright, give me just a second. I'm gonna cut up my steak now, so I can just eat it. This piece is kind of fatty, but that's fine. I've got steak, very thin steaks, roasted potatoes, and corn on the cob. Steak's a little overdone, but it's a thin steak, so that's, like, not a surprise. That happens a lot with thinner steaks. Okay. One moment, please. That's good. One small problem. I forgot a napkin.
I found something.
So my shirt is now my napkin. Mm-hmm. Oh, neat. Man, the audio is really not balanced very well. One second. Because if I turn this up, then the gun sounds are going to get louder. But the real problem is that a lot of these sound effects are very quiet. There it is. Ah, fuel. I didn't need that. To the lab.
Signal confirmed.
Hey! More fuel! This steak is really good. Free money, baby. All right. Cerberus Lab. I'm gonna fuck you up. Which one do I want? I like that one a lot. All right. Let's rock and roll. Really? I didn't know that. Good to know. Alright, frag grenade.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
All right, get me in there. Also, for anyone that doesn't know, this is one of the multiplayer maps.
Commander, I'm tracking some tech with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab. Updating your nav point.
On my way.
I'll take that. That's a grenade. And you're dead. I'm looking for stuff to pick up. Items. Credits. I'll take that. There we go.
Well, that's weird looking. Guess we found it.
Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Hey, more credits.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Oh, failed metagel experiment, huh?
Will only lead to metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
Ow. I can't see a fucking thing. Oh, this is bad. There we go. Perfect.
It appears to be Reaper tech, like the signature test. Second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Heading got hot. Have to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like having your back to the wall.
Uh-oh. That's not good. There.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
Oh, more credits.
Do this all day.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets. Time for some
Lieutenant!
Last day, Commander.
Just stay focused and keep at it.
It'll be fine. Cortez is a good pilot. I believe in him. Whew.
Cortez,
Hey, achievement unlocked.
I hope he's still alive.
you'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
I'm surprised there isn't anything back here. Oh, look at that. Oh, oh, he's gone.
Commander, had to go dark side to shake him. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Okay. Phew. This is tough.
We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Almost there.
And we're out. Yummy.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Hooray, money!
You see the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
They'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
And they'll resent them for it. That's how it always goes with refugees. People will hate them for it. Uh-oh. PNG tuber crashed again. Hold on. There we go. Relaunching. Okay. There. Now let's see if the... Nope. Controller don't work. Of course not. Turn it off. Turn it on. And we're back. See what we got going on over here. Why is that so fucking loud?
I found something.
I got the little beep. Money? Money it is. Alright, we'll leave that fuel for later.
Signal confirmed.
Probing Uranus. Free money.
Evasion successful.
No, we're good.
Reapers eluded.
Done. God damn it. Of course it's over there. That's gonna be a problem.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, we'll come back for it later.
Signal confirmed.
Alright, one more bite of steak.
Evasion successful.
Get fucked.
I found something.
More money. Oh, and a special ops team too. And 103rd Marine Division. Fuck off. Get wrecked, Lamau. Alright. Take the fuel. Next system. After one of these jumps, I'm gonna have to eat my corn.
Signal confirmed.
Alright, that'll top off my fuel. More money. Oh no, weapon upgrade kit. Oh, and there's something else here. Alright, we'll scan for it after we do the others. Or other, in this case.
I found something.
Money? Alright. So there's one more war asset in this system. Somewhere. Ooh, what do we got? Pillars of Strength? Nothing? Really? Alright, I'll buy some fuel. Are there any other systems I need to do? You're done. Alright. Alright, what do we got?
Signal confirmed.
Oh, there we go. That was easy. Good thing it was, because I almost went to maximum alertness on one scan. I got an achievement. Remains of Reaper Destroyer. Ah. And I wish I had more stick. Terra Nova. Found a cruiser. And we're getting the fuck out of here. We'll come back later.
Eluded. I found something.
Oh, there we go. Protein data files in orbit around a gas giant for some reason. And probably fuel. Yep. Alright, Eden Prime. Porn time.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, Lola.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere in the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
Agreed.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
That was some good ass corn.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move to another.
But you'd still remember.
Yep. That's... I forgot that I did that.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
Oh, James. He's the perfect grunt. Well, other than Grunt, obviously. Grunt is the best grunt. James is second best.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus. There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join...
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan?
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prized knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one
Man, she's in for a rude awakening.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his... Cerberus damaged the...
Let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without... Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Oh, there they are.
Heads up!
Whoop. Got snipers now.
All right, let's get moving before more of them come back.
Oh, that's a shame. Uh-oh. Come out of cover, you little bitch. Here we go. Data acquired. And because of the cipher, I can see it.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker?
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharos, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to
We did it, boys. Man, it's a good thing I had that, Asari upload that bullshit straight into my fucking brain. Like 3 years ago. Who knew that that would come back to be really important in the long run? I didn't. Cough. Cough.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Yep. Who knew? Cerberus, very evil. I never would have guessed. Oh, fuck. Alright, we're gonna rotate. Besides, I want to loot these homes.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Anything else? Nope. Alright. Back the other way. See you later, fuckers. Can I get up there? No. Hey. Anything up here for me? Blew his fucking head right off. Exactly what they deserve. Fucking Cerberus. I don't think I checked this building. More intel?
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Okay, cool.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
How do you know that when we haven't even walked into the room yet?
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Fuck yeah. Hey Shepard, you want to like tell everybody what's going on during those, or you're just gonna keep your mouth shut the whole fucking time?
Backup forces are here.
All right. Can I go over this? Nope. We're going this way. Ow. This is a problem. Hey, how come I don't have jet
They
boots?
retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
What if we just jump? I mean, that's only like, what? 15 meters? I can clear that. I'm Commander Shepard.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
The next Normandy needs to be better at providing fire support. Gotta protect your toes, buddy. Also, I need ammo.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down on a singularity to block enemy access.
Thank you, Liara.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
I hate fighting those fucking things. Are we clear yet? Oh. More boys. Oh, he's alive. Shit. You want to burn to death for me, buddy? Thanks. I mean, goddamn.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Alright. Our boy Javik is joining the squad.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardments. Get to your life pod now.
Javik launch DLC code must be input, otherwise EA will seize your eyeball. Man! Every time I think about the fact that this was a fucking launch DLC code, I get so mad. Also, hi Vague.
people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Well,
A living Prothean.
we tried.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
How was your day today, Vague? You doing alright?
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Good. Alright is good.
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
I'm doing alright.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you.
I need to go shave at some point.
I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which?
Ah, we're doing this again.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the Catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost.
Understandable.
Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I've written over a dozen studies on your species.
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sense.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
1 second.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Just a little casual eugenics. Don't worry about it.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps—
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved—
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea.
It was by necessity. Very early, we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. it was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time, the Metacon War, we were turning the tide until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago in ways we could never imagine.
Yeah, I guess the Reapers probably figured that they had to invade now because if the Prothean Empire just got stronger and stronger and stronger,
There were other stasis
eventually it would be a big fucking problem.
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean Empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins.
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think. What can you tell us about your own...
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries.
Which is pretty incredible.
In the beginning were long dead when I was born.
The fact that the Protheans managed to give the Reapers a run for their money for centuries, plural, is pretty impressive.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different.
Then it may be your only hope.
How did your people wage war against them?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated and turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Is there anything more you can tell us?
We heard only story. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the...
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard.
Alright. And we got the particle rifle. Let's go. One of the best weapons in the game.
Check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
Oh, thank you, Trainer. Much appreciated. Hey, the local resistance managed to push Cerberus off of Eden Prime. Good job. Alright. I don't care about any of those rooms. I just want to go to Liara's room real quick.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Thank you, Glyph. Weapon upgrade kit. Weapon damage up. Remains of a Reaper destroyer. Okay. I'll take some discounts.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us. It's good to see you.
Yep. Bye, Liara. Woo, 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 woo.
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken to. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking with him when the Collector...
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the Collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
Sorry for your loss.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Yep.
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
Just glad we made it out in one piece.
It's been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my Trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak strong suit.
Nope. No, it is not. It flies like a brick. Not really good for, dogfighting.
Hey again.
What's with you and the Nick?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So
I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot.
Right. I take it you and Lieutenant...
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. Just don't tell him I said so.
You got family back?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few...
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
You had a hard time leaving Earth.
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do no promises now that I've got... Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You mentioned a mission you had against...
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and if you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Next topic?
Alright, we're good.
You bet.
I wanted to exhaust this dialogue. Let me do this. Whoa. Did not mean to hit that button. Okay. We're good.
Those poor colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth,
It's always something.
our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Alright. Now that we did a mission, we can go back. Oh shit, I might not have enough fuel. This is gonna be a problem. I fucked up. I made a fucky wucky. Game? Oh, there we go. Where the fuck is the last one at? Oh, there it is. Of course.
Faster than light jump successful.
What fuel depot? There's no fucking fuel depots. There's one over here. All right. Palaven time. Let's rock and roll. But first scans. Damn, that's a ton of fuel. Turian 79th Flotilla, good stuff. And even more fuel. For some fucking reason.
I found something.
Let me guess, more fuel. Never when I fucking need it, though. Nah, fuck you, Reapers. Banner of the 1st Regiment. Neat.
Evasion successful.
See you later, fuckers. Alright, we're gonna do this mission and then we'll probably call it quits. To the moon. Alright. Let's fuck shit up. Stability upgrade and magazine upgrade. You guys are shooting directly at your planet, and you're missing a lot of shots. You know that those shots are gonna hit the planet, right?
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Yeah, worse.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The Reapers blew through our defenses like they were fucking nothing.
James, open that hatch. Get in, get out. Let's move.
Okay, but I need to look around for stuff to steal. Just give me a second. Hey, boys.
Around the corner, past the first barricade.
You got it. Thanks, boss. Can I go up here? Yes, I can.
That Reaper is enormous.
Saw bigger ones on Earth. Hold on.
Got it.
Hold your fire. Friendly inbound.
Hello, gentlemen. Yeah, I gotta find the commanding officer, but I'm gonna go there last.
Try them again. Try them again.
Respectfully, sir. Been getting nothing.
It's an order. We could really use air support, General.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Sir, shuttle carrying the fighter mechanics has not arrived. How many fighters are in? 29, sir. Have the crew make only critical level 8 repairs. Every serviceable fighter is in the air ASAP. Got it? Yes, sir.
Hey, you boys having fun over here? Med kit, data pad. Somebody fucked up and sent them the wrong gear. It happens. Military logistics is really fucking hard. What do we got over here? Magazine upgrade, another data pad. See, this is why we run around and steal everything. Alright, we're good.
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bardas, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard, heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
Well, shit.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy
Is this the same General
casualties, it's hard
Corinthus
for
from
me
the
to be
first
certain
game?
Who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
1 second.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
1 second.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go!
Victus. General Victus. That was his name. Where are we going? That way. I'll take that. And that. Whoopsie. Hello, boys.
Husks at the tower. Overwhelmed us. Good luck.
You're welcome. Oh, I want to go up. Come on. I need to make sure there's nothing to steal over here.
We can't repair it from this panel. Liara, see if you can repair it.
I'll go up and have a look. If you can keep Husks from climbing up behind me, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, Shepard, did you just eject the thermal clip on a rifle that doesn't take thermal clips?
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
Yep.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
I leveled up, leveled up. I'll take more grenades, please.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone, I don't care who, as long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Hey Garrus, what's up, buddy?
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James?
Hey Garrus, should I be concerned that a general just saluted you?
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus? His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming Harvester! Headed for the airfield!
God, look at that big ugly fucking thing. God, I hate them.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
You even need to ask. Oh, I got turned around. What the fuck was that?
James, that's you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all. Adrenaline's better than oxygen anyway.
Oh, Marauder shields. Marauder shields, my hero.
Look like Turians.
You're right, they do.
I love infinite ammo. You just can't beat it. shit. I fucked up.
I think we're done here.
Alright. Heading back.
Shepard, come in.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Alright, up we go.
Okay, come on. Who's next? That's up. Here comes another wave. What?
All humans stay like fish in a barrel.
Oh, I would just wish I had a heavy machine gun at all times. You can't beat that, you know? Uh-oh. Big guy.
Holy hell! What is that
Shepard, you didn't brace yourself. Hold on, I gotta look for stuff to steal. Nothing. Hey, fuck off. Ow. Hey, I got an achievement.
Shepard, Corinthus here.
What's the word of the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus.
Alright. Let's go.
How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
Took out a frigate. Man, how many people? Oh my god. Would you look at that?
Yeah, it's not great. Whole fucking continent's on fire.
Damn it. Look at Palaven. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military
Jesus
holding up?
Christ.
Look around. That should give you some idea.
Are you putting up a good fight?
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of you? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Well, they didn't.
Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
Got more back here.
He got stuck.
Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards. I never should have left Earth.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us is beating the Reapers alone. Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Commander, how many troops in that crash? 50? 75?
Not sure.
Sounds right.
Hard to see.
Whew!
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say. So Lola, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be
Yep.
killing us.
Too bad. I fought with the Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
Really, Codex? We didn't already know this? I mean, Shepard definitely already knew this.
That sounds bad!
Okay, double time! No Reapers taking this Primarch from me!
Right behind you!
Moving to the compound!
Moving!
Right behind you!
Gotta steal everything on the way. Don't mind me. Well, I guess I'm using this against Marauder shields.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat!
Woo! Alright, anything else to steal? I don't want to miss anything. I don't think so. I think I got everything. Hey, General. How you doing? Good to see you. You know, from Mass Effect 1.
General Victus,
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off-planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fedorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven. Negotiating for the Turian hierarchy?
Yep.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. You see this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this moon.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Yep.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah. I don't know, Garrus, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard.
It's always good to have you on the Normandy, Garrus.
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them, not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and...
The Krogan?
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Yeah, I'd fucking say so. Say so. The Salarians are gonna be pissed.
The Asari have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Salarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door. This must be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Alright, bye. I'm sure you'll change your tune once your homeworld is on fire.
Admiral Hackett's available on VidCon.
Commander, have you retrieved the...
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Salarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but...
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
How long can we keep that?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
How's your analysis of the Prothean?
Liara appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand.
We're building an ultra super nuke.
Problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
We're building an ultra super galactic nuke and we don't even know what the fuck it is.
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. You'd think we'd be on the same side.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Good luck, Admiral. With, you know, all the bullshit. Alright. 103rd Marine Division. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman. Yep. Every Marine enlistee, from clerk to sniper, goes through infantry training. Nice. Nicknamed the Bridge Burners, Team Zeta, or Combat Engineers. Nice. Spec Ops Team Delta. Alliance Cruiser Shanghai. Naval Exploration Flotilla. Eden Prime. Cool. Javelin missile launchers. Prothean data files. Ex-Cerberus. Research data. Yeah, it's that stuff. Turians. 79th Flotilla. Cool.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
This sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari counselor won't be joining us. She thinks that...
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch.
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances.
Sometimes it happens.
Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch.
And mine with...
He's a nice guy. I like Victus. He's got his shit together.
Commander, EDI just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know. She's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Probably a good idea.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on Deck 3.
Hold on, let me
See if
just
you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
check to see if any of my models are hiding. I don't know why they get spread all over the ship. It's really fucking stupid. It's a ridiculous,
I'm trying to
unnecessary
restart the systems, but something's blocking me. Whatever's happening, it's taking...
game thing. Like, it's just... Why? Why couldn't all of the model ships just stay on the bridge? Any in here? Nope. Any in the women's bathroom? I'll go help Edie in a minute. She'll be fine. Any in here? Nope. Alright. Let's go help Edie. Hey, you guys want to bring a gun?
Automated systems have the fires contained.
Joker,
It should be safe to
what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in.
Hey, would you guys like a gun?
Edie, talk to me.
And thus, the greatest plot twist for Edie.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Hey, look, a gun.
Edie,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like...
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Yep. I love the fact that Edie is a fucking
Was that
crew member.
Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
Wait, so Edie just walked by Dr. Chakwas and didn't say anything? Really? That's kind of rude.
Our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her. She's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
For the Krogan, it
I'm
definitely
sure it
does.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Yeah,
Sovereign
we need
didn't
more
go
big
down
guns.
Without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different.
I think you mean
Still not
like
convinced I should have left
10,000.
Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
Nope.
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So, you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on...
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's... okay.
Yeah, thanks for trying, Garrus.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus.
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two...
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Nah, he's right.
He live up to his word.
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape. Good to be back on board, Shepard.
I love Garrus. He is, without a doubt, the ultimate bro. You pick any series.
Want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus.
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palaven's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palaven from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning.
That's unfortunate. What do we got? Oh, this is a fun one. Yep. So, remember in Mass Effect 2 when Mordin mentioned the cyanide capsules in molars, and he said ocular flashbangs would be better? Cerberus took his advice, and now every Cerberus operative has an ocular flashbang. It's good stuff. It's a nice little detail. Alright. Let's go talk to Edie and Joker.
Commander, I found something suspicious.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Yep.
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Just take the compliment.
Commander?
Alright, we have to go there at some point. Arya wants us to meet her at Purgatory. Cinderblock. Jondon Bow with the Spectres. Oh, Special Tactics and Recon. Never mind. Solarians. Caden is awake. Alright. We have to go there. Oh, we gotta go visit Thane. Okay. We gotta go meet with Dr. Garrett Bryson. I think that's for one of the DLC. And then this is for the Omega DLC. Damn, we just unlocked all of them. That's crazy. Alright. This is gonna be the last thing we do tonight. Is, see how Joker is holding up.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay,
Nope.
let me put it this way. If I knew that EDI was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, EDI. Yes, you are. Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes.
Yeah, no
Plus,
kidding.
Might need something calibrated. So a Prothean, a real live Prothean. Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
Oh, yeah.
Commander?
Alright, Edie. What do you got for me?
Hello, Shepard.
How big are your
Still getting
balls?
used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to...
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Yeah.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale.
Uh-huh.
Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Thank you, Edie. Alright, anything else? Yep.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. Its optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
That makes sense.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
That's a very good answer.
Sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvement?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
That makes
Will all
sense.
this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
That's funny as shit.
Wait.
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Yeah, that's fair.
Carry on.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be...
Noted.
Alright. We're done. That's it. No more stream. Ever. I'm quitting. JK. Oh, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care. Don't stay up too late. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Eating a well-balanced diet, as always. And we're going to raid out into Dreamy, most likely. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna raid out into Dreamy. Okie dokie. Good night, everybody.